Previously on the mega campaign, Otto von Bismarck reunited the German Empire, and we were by far the strongest nation in the world. But now, things have changed. Otto von Bismarck is long gone, and it's 1910. We've got an average military and an average industry. We are no longer the strongest nation in the world, I don't think. And we need to change that. And we are also led by Kaiser Wilhelm II. Let's see if we can make the German people proud. And we will start by improving the industry, because in order to produce guns and equipment, we need to have a decent industry. So, let's complete this side of the focus. Just as we are trying to improve our industry, we've got to deal with the Agadir crisis. And the British decided to intervene in the Agadir crisis, meaning it got de-escalated. And it's 1914. And Franz Ferdinand has just been assassinated by a Serbian, and their diplomatic relationship isn't so good right now. Let's see how the Austrians will react. And the Austrian government has declared war on Serbia, and Serbia is guaranteed by the Russians, and the Russians are in the Entente. And luckily, we prepared for this, because we know this will happen. And we've got a mobilized industry and mobilized army. We are prepared for this. Let's see how this will go. Now, we're going to do the Schlieffen plan, which means we're going to go through Luxembourg and Belgium, going around the French defense. And we have encircled quite a majority of the Russian army. This will help us quite a lot, due to the fact that the Russian army is gigantic, and ours isn't really. Huh? And things are going tremendously in the Western Front. We have just captured the city of Paris. This will be a major victory for the German army. Let's see if we can do even better. But the African front isn't looking too well. We just lost Togo, and Cameroon is falling. Me, personally, I don't think this will affect us. There's basically no major powers in Africa besides South Africa, but they've only got a few divisions, so we'll just stick to the European front. And finally, after many months of cold and harsh war, this war might be the most brutalist war to ever fight in. But finally, Philippe Pétain asked for peace, and we will accept. But we will make one final push against the Entente. And finally, the Great War is finally over, and soldiers can finally go back home and greet their mothers. Let's conclude this episode with the peace conference later on. And Kaiser Wilhelm made the German people proud, dismantling the entire faction called the Entente, and forming the new faction, the Reichspakt. This has been a pretty fun episode. This is only video number 2 of the mega campaign. Let's see what awaits us next video. Stay tuned, everybody.